Hello and welcome back. If this is the first video you're seeing, my name is Michelle Eshelman and I have started a YouTube just to kind of go over my background as well as like my journey through virtual assisting for the last like five years or so. So the next video I wanted to do was talking about like the different types of VAs because there's so many out there. And I kind of already, if you haven't watched the video before, I've kind of talked about like what I do, what kind of VA I am, and just a little bit of like extension into stuff just because some people are not sure exactly what a VA is and like what they do. So I want to list quite a few things and types of VAs, but there are definitely still like more out there, but these are like the general ones. So the first one is like just a kind of like a general administrative assistant. So pretty much like a front desk person online. Help with email scheduling, data entry, day-to-day organization. So just kind of like the basics, just taking things off plates that businesses that they just don't want to do anymore. An executive VA, so they provide a little bit higher level. So they kind of work alongside CEOs, business owners, sometimes just different people. Administrative VAs can definitely work alongside like business owners if they're small business and stuff, but executive VAs can be possibly like a bigger business, bigger brand kind of thing, working with CEOs, business owners. Inbox management, travel planning, so whether it's like personal or work stuff, they can do travel planning, project coordination, oversee a team. Social media VA, these ones are very popular. Social media managers like VAs, those things. So manages posting, scheduling, comments, DMs, basic content creation, and like just knowing like algorithm things, like what it kind of looks like. It's ever changing, so just kind of trying to follow along the lines of like those ever changing things. Marketing VA supports email marketing funnels, lead management, campaigns. Support VA, client emails, chat support, customer service. A lot of companies, I've never personally like worked with this or like looked more into it, but a lot of companies have a lot of like customer support VAs. So if you ever notice, like most things are online, you have these little chat bots always coming up and like popping up and stuff. And then sometimes, you know, whether you possibly call or anything, there's that too. Tech VAs assist with like websites, landing pages, emails, backend text setups, supports. So I've done a little bit of website and stuff too, so like I consider that still like a general VA stuff, but like the techs kind of get more into that, and like if you actually like coding and certain things, some of those can do that. So again, different branches, and some are general, some are more specific. There's bookkeeping VAs who manage, you know, there could be QuickBooks or whatever profile, like whatever systems they use, managing invoices, expensive basic finances. Real estate VAs, this is pretty big too. I see a lot of need for real estate VAs. Assistance with agencies with listings, CRM updates, transactions, coordinations, just maybe reaching out to people as well. Personal VAs, so this can go along the lines of like travel planning and stuff too. It could be personal business, pretty much some scheduling, some research, family logistics stuff, you know, some people, you know, like, hey, send my wife flowers or things like that. So personal VA is kind of just a little bit of that. Medical VA supports healthcare providers, medical offices remotely from home. There are some like typical 9 to 5, like actual medical VAs that like the company actually wants to hire you on, and they offer like PTO and all those things. I feel like I'm a medical VA in like some aspects that I work with like therapy offices and handle a lot. However, I'm not like a 9 to 5 employee. I run their office for a few hours a day, Monday through Friday. So it's pretty relaxed and like when I can jump on and off and stuff, but I do a lot with therapy offices, building patient charts, billing, insurance, verifying insurance and stuff. So those are just, like I said, kind of different types of a handful of VA stuff that I've seen and like heard of. There's definitely all sorts of VAs. There's a wide range and it's expanding, the world's growing. So if you ever wondered what a virtual assistant was or like what you could possibly do, there's a list of stuff. And like I said, if you jump into the world, you probably will see other things out there that definitely I may not have listed, but hopefully that helps.